Welcome to Max Training. This financial integration module is on how to maintain general ledger accounts. In this lesson, you will learn how to set up the different types of GL accounts: default accounts, override accounts, stockroom accounts, and the non-inventory purchase order account information. Let's get started. Our first topic is default accounts. Max uses a series of GL account defaults to post financial information to your accounting package. These account defaults are used for each possible type of accounting transaction that may occur in the Max system. There is one for the debit side of the transaction and one for the credit side. If you are integrated with an accounting package, then you are able to browse and select the GL account setup in those accounting packages. These are the steps we'll follow. From the System Manager, we'll go to the Financial Integration module. We'll go to the Activity menu, Maintain GL Accounts, and the Default selection. Then you can manually add the default account name or select it from a browser. The account type code is then selected. The GL account number is manually entered, or if it's integrated with an accounting package, you can double-click to select it from the browser. The last step is to enter any additional information that you would like to use in the user-defined key and the user-defined reference fields. So from the System Manager, go to the Finance tab and select the Financial Integration module. When the Financial Integration window opens, select the Activity menu and select Maintain GL Accounts. From there, choose the Defaults menu item. The Maintain GL Account Default Table window will open. You may enter or select a default GL reference from the available list or by manually typing the name in the field. To see the list of standard default names, click the ellipsis button. This will bring up the list of available default GL references. No additional GL reference names can be used. All transactions in Max will debit or credit one of these accounts. To choose the appropriate selection, double-click to select it. Next, we will select the account type code associated with this GL reference. Each GL reference can have multiple entries routing to different GL account numbers. This is done by selecting a different account type code. For example, a part with account type code B would credit one GL account, where a part with an account type code Y would credit a different account when the voucher is posted. After double-clicking, the Account Type Browser window will open. To see the available account type codes, click the browser icon. Then double-click to select a code. To enter a GL account number, you can manually type the number in the box. Or you can select the account from the browser by double-clicking in the field. The GL Account Browser allows you to search the available GL accounts. If you are integrated with an accounting package, it will show the available accounts from that package. To change the search criteria, click this drop-down and choose a search criteria. In this example, we will search by the account description. Then manually type the information for which you'd like to search. And click the Browser button. The available records will show in the grid. When you find the one you'd like to use, double-click to select it. You also have the ability to enter user-defined key information of up to 15 characters. This is any additional information that you would like to store for this record. The user-defined reference field is similar to the user-defined key field, and you may enter any information up to 25 characters. Once all the desired information has been entered, click the Add button to save the record. Notice that once the record has been saved, the Add button now changes to an Update button. You can now modify or delete the record as necessary. Our next topic is override accounts. Override accounts are used when specific transactions do not follow the normal accounting route. For example, a non-inventory purchase receipt may be distributed to a GL account for office supplies if the company were buying paper, or if a widget were to be issued from stock to research and development instead of WIP, then the override code representing research and development would be assigned to the transaction. If you are integrated with an accounting package, then you will be able to browse and select the GL account setup from that accounting package. These are the steps we'll follow. Still in the Financial Integration module, we will click Activity, Maintain GL Accounts, and choose Override. We will enter a 3-digit General Ledger reference for the override code. The GL account number is then manually entered, or if integrated with an accounting package, we can double-click to choose one from the browser. Then we will enter any additional information that we would like in the user-defined key and the user-defined reference fields. Select the Activity menu, choose Maintain GL Accounts, and select Overrides. And the Maintain GL Account Override table window will open. Now enter the 3-digit override code or GL reference. Then select the GL account number field and enter the GL account number to be used for this override. Here you may enter up to 15 characters of user-defined data. And an additional 25 characters in this field. To save this record, click the Add button. Notice that the Add button has now changed to Update. Once the record is saved, it cannot be added again, but deleted or updated. Let's move on to stockroom accounts. A GL account code must be assigned to each MAX stockroom ID. The table is used to identify the general ledger inventory account numbers to which transactions for specific part types and stock locations are either debited or credited. If you are integrated with an accounting package, then you are able to browse and select the accounts that are set up in that package. These are the steps we'll follow. From within the Financial Integration module, we can manually add the stock ID or select it from a browser. We will then select the account type code for this item. The GL account number is then manually entered, or if we are integrated with an accounting package, we can double-click to choose it from a browser. The last step is to enter any additional information that we would like in the user-defined key and user-defined reference fields. Choose the Activity menu, select Maintain GL Accounts, then choose Stockroom from the menu, and the window will open for Maintain GL Stockroom Accounts. Either manually enter a stockroom code or double-click in the Stock ID field to select one from the browser. Enter the account type code for this stockroom and GL account pairing. There may be many parts with different account type codes that move in and out of each stockroom. Each account type code will need to be set up for the stockroom in this screen. Either enter manually or select from the browser the GL account number that is associated with the account type code and stockroom that's entered above. The user-defined key and user-defined reference fields are available on this screen as well. When finished here, click the Add button to save the record. Once you have chosen to add it, that button will now change to Update. Our next topic is non-inventory accounts. The non-inventory account screen is used to specify the default GL account to be used for the non-inventory receipts. It is the only GL account required and posts to the non-INREC account. If you are integrated with an accounting package, then you are able to browse and select the GL accounts from that package. These are the steps we'll follow. From the System Manager, we will stay in the Financial Integration module. We will select the Activity menu, Maintain GL Accounts, and the Non-Inventory item. We can manually add the default account name or select it from a browser. Then we will select the account type code. The GL account number is then either manually entered or chosen from a browser if we are integrated with an accounting package. Our last step is to enter any additional information we would like in the UDF key and UDF reference fields. We'll start by going to the Activity menu. Then choose Maintain GL Accounts and choose the Non-Inventory option. The window will open for Non-Inventory Receipt. Here we will set up the default GL account to be used for all non-inventory receipts. Manually enter the account number or double-click the field to choose it from a browser. You may enter additional information here up to 15 characters. And 25 characters here and the user-defined reference field. Check the checkbox for GL reference required if you would like to require that users enter a GL override code when receiving non-inventory purchase orders. To save the information, click the Add button. After watching this video, you should now be able to add default, override, stockroom, and non-inventory general ledger accounts. Thanks for participating in Exact Training.